Okay, today is September 19th, 2021. I'm going to make this as quick and as efficient as possible. So all the devices are connected to the MiFi because I've been told that I'm having issues with my home's Wi-Fi, even though I've checked the router and modem with the manufacturer and Spectrum Internet here. Anyway, so all the devices are connected to this MiFi hotspot, except these two iPhones, which are on cellular data, and the Wi-Fi is turned off. All of the other Ian's Wi-Fi and Ian's 2.5 has been forgotten. You can see that all the devices are on Servicetopia, which is this Wi-Fi, MiFi that is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open up the top list of phones as Waiter. And I know we're not supposed to be using the iPhone 5 over here. So this is a fresh install from Test Flight on the iPhones. Waiter, 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 Waiter on Android. From here over is Android. From here over is iPhone. So the choices are allow once, allow while using, allow once, allow while using, allow only while using the app, allow always on this particular one. We'll do only while using the app, only while using the app, only while using the app, which it won't work. Location actually turning on Wi-Fi privacy. Okay, I hear you. Thank you. Server please would like to send notifications. Notifications may include alert sounds and icon badges. These can be configured in settings. Allow. Allow. Okay, the next screen will ask you to allow location for this app. Select allow always. We use location nearby to list restaurants. Continue. Allow. It doesn't say allow always, says allow. Okay. Choices are ask app not to track or allow. Allow server please waiter to track your activity across other companies and apps and websites. This identifier will be used to deliver personal ads to you. Allow. Continue. Okay. And then here you have to click the you agree to terms and conditions to continue. And then now on this part here, now here we have to scroll down to get to the continue button. That's what I asked them not to do. You need to, as I said in the instructions, to have this a fixed footer, this continue button, and it needs to be scrunched down smaller, because otherwise they're like, well, where do I go? What's going on? You want to give them the option to skip, block the last piece of information, which is optionally place a phone. Also, all of this can be a little bit smaller font, equivalent to the small font where it says you agree to terms and conditions. There can be less space in here. This share app little box needs to be bigger. Instead of so small, it can be taller. The spaces in between these dots can be moved over the whole paragraph, which would prevent bump words down. This no signal is actually a minus sign rotated 45 degrees. It doesn't look like a no phones. If waiters no phones, use one user relays request. Agree to terms and conditions. So anyway, I'm going to go on from here. And the next thing we ask you to allow location, select always, allow, allow, continue, allow. Now on the Androids, it detects battery optimization. And for Androids, Waiter, for this app to work with the screen off and in your pocket after some hours, hibernation mode, for most Androids you will need to go to System Settings and unoptimized battery optimization. Otherwise, and then here there's supposed to be a video playing here, or something circling here, not working. So you view full screen, which takes you to YouTube. How does the user get out of this video? There is no way to get out. You have to close the app to be able to continue. to settings, go to settings. Get me out of here. How do I get out? So there is no way to get out of this. You have to close the app. So that's not cool. Allow all the time. Yep. Go to settings. You have to change this from not optimized listing to list all apps. Some devices you can search. And then you'd think you want battery optimization on, but you want it off. But other ones you can't search, so you have to scroll down. Customer, don't optimize, done. Don't optimize, done. I'm just doing customer at the same time. Okay, and then we're going to set up email. So I have created a login, created a username and password for the iPhones, and on the Androids I've set up enabled battery optimization or disabled battery optimization and set up username and password. So here we go. Signing in as waiter. Sign in. There was like twice the space in here. It still needs to be a little bit smaller font so it doesn't return down. And I like that. Improves next line rating, sales, and service. And the actual price, $19.99 a month instead of $2.99 a month. Okay. So yeah, Androids take a long time to get the table. So I'm selecting table number that corresponds to the device. Device number 1, table 1, device number 2, 3. Okay. Skip for now. Takes the last table off. This is device number 7, 8, 9. Taking forever. Sign in. Hello. All right. In the meantime, we'll go in as customer on these devices. Customer, customer, customer on iPhone. And it says, allow location. What happened here? This iPhone died. How nice. Okay. Did the battery die? Didn't think it was that dead. Maybe it is. Okay. Allow once, allow while using. Allow once, fine. Send. Would like to send notifications. Allow. Continue. So it's left justified. I asked it to be center justified, like it was allow once. Now, if you allow once, continue here, it'll say agree to terms and conditions. Yep, okay. End user license agreement. It says half charged. I'm not sure why this one died. No internet. Make sure that your cellular data is turned on. There it is, back. Okay. All 14 are connected. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep. Make sure the Wi-Fi cellular data turned on. This says they're all connected. Retry. No internet. That's weird. Why is it saying that? Go to the internet. Servicetopia connected. Let's go to the internet. Let's do blah blah blah. Go. No internet on this, on the customers. Alright, well, there's going to be times when there's no internet. Don't know why that's doing that. So here I'm connected, Servicetopia. Customer, customer, customer. Okay. Customer. So this guy over here is not happy. He's not responding. So he's dead. Waiter. Let's try this again. No internet. Okay. Why is it that the customer keeps losing, the iPhone customer keeps losing internet? Maybe it's just my Wi-Fi here. Wi-Fi on the iPhones. Why is that? Location. Always. Server, please. Retry. Let me try. But I don't have a Wi-Fi issue on the Androids. So let's see about changing Wi-Fi to means Wi-Fi 5. Okay, so these are now selected on my Wi-Fi, my 5 gigahertz, 200 something megabytes per second internet. Continue. Okay. So on the Android, see how it's like flashing in the middle? Just think that looks crisper. So anyway, we have this guy go to that table, this guy that table, this guy that table, this guy that one, that one, that one, that one. So these are waiters. That's device number 10. So he's at table number 10. And let's see, I usually have this one set on silent. Make sure it's not on silent. And this one, not on silent. Not on silent. Okay. So now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to select, because this is iPhone to iPhone, iPhone to iPhone, iPhone to iPhone. This is Android to Android, Android to Android. I'm going to switch it. I'm going to have Android sending a request to an iPhone and an iPhone sending a request to an Android. So we're going to select this guy, table 1, this guy, table 2, this guy, table 3, this guy, table 7, this guy. So let's go ahead and continue. Done, continue. Okay. So on the spacing of this in the XD screens, this was tighter, which pulls everything up a little bit more. So that is what we need to happen here. You can't even scroll up to get to the sign off, so this guy cannot sign off. Okay. All right. Done. This guy's going to be table 8. Continue. This guy's going to be table 9. Continue. It's a much bigger button on the iPhones than compared to the Androids. Whether it's a small screen or large screen, the button on the Androids is smaller compared to the iPhone. I like the big button. We have all this extra space around it. I just want it to look simple, like all it is a button. I want it to look like that, simple. like just a simple big button. And then you notice there's some other things if you need them. Not that all the buttons stand, not all this other stuff stand, just a button. Bigger one like on iPhone, please. And the space in between you're at Supergirl Ace, this should be closer. That way you can move all that up just a bit more to get this, like for these phones with the small screens that you can't get to the sign off. Okay. All right. So these screens went off, screensaver, and that's okay. So, because it will work and it has to work when the waiter's screen is off. All right, so I'm going to, on purpose, turn the screen off on this one because with the screen off, the notifications come up to the watch. So this guy sends a request, countdown, I get a vibration, table 1, requesting service. Great. This one, and this will work with the table off.
A customer is requesting your service.
Volume adjustable.
Hello, a customer is requesting your service. Hello.
Now this one went to the one with the screen off. If this guy did not select allow location always, then this table will be released in 30 to 60 seconds.
Hello, a customer is requesting your service. Customer is requesting your service. Customer is requesting your service.
Wow, they all worked. So, this guy can't get out. I just don't have enough phones for this guy to go to. So I'll have this guy select table 15 also. Oof, forget it. All right, 15, done, continue. Oh, no tables released. This is great. All right, so we're not going to test that one. This guy is not happy. Customer. Not quite sure why Androids take such a long time to get the restaurant, but this is a problem. Because this is when they're going, oh, you know what, this app. Oh, there he is. I'm just going to wave him down. Waiter. They can much quicker wave him down than they can get them if this is taking that long. I wonder if we can look into getting that fixed. I'd also like it for the keyboard to come up and this stuff to be tighter and moved up. So everything is moved up so the keyboard doesn't block buttons. 15, check, continue. And this line here, having to re-enter table number. I mean, that's pretty small font, which is great because that shows me that you can do smaller font on the instruction screens. So this device is not so happy. But the other ones did keep their table, so that's great.
Requesting your service.
Now I got the vibration. Okay. Actually, to my surprise, tables were not released. Ah, here we go. This guy was released the second time. So let's, the second time that he sent a request. So let's see what happened here. Tables released. It reflects on the other ones. Let's see.
Tables have been released. Network or GPU app's location access is set to always, which means even when...
Okay, so only played for a little bit. Okay, so now let's see. Let's log off tables. Reserve, please. That's a really big registered trademark, too big. Let's go to settings. Location while using. That's why the tables were released. Always, because while using means only while the screen is on. So that table was released because the user didn't set location to always. Alright, cool. Now that we have it set to always, then if we go into continue, this guy will receive as many notifications as possible, which is infinite. Alright. So we do need to design this a little bit more like I had it designed, where you take out such a large space in between table 3 and Super Release and you're at. That can be together, smaller font of you're at, smaller font of table 3 is fine. Have this together closer, moved up a little bit more to move everything else up to bring that sign off button within the screen, as it is not on these smaller phones. I'm especially concerned on the iPhone SE, which is the same size as iPhone 5. It's small, so it will not be on there. So I felt the vibration, and I'm just wondering how long do you have to check that? Well, I'm still getting it, even after the 20 seconds. So I guess, I don't know, still there. Okay. So this waiter's been busy, and the manager says, hey, this guy's been calling you. He says, no, yeah, I got them all. And you guys left the delete button, wanted that removed. Don't want waiters to be able to delete notifications. For Androids also.